Okay then guys, what is going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're inside of the first Descendant. Well, as you guys are enjoying everything going on inside of this looter shooter, people like me are wondering what's going on with the release date. Now there is speculations of when this is going to be released and I can't quite believe what I'm seeing. This is a little bit mental to say the least, but we're going to take a look at it today. So if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can catch an array of flavors via the link down in the description. Make sure you use code CLOUD at checkout for a cheeky discount. Let's dive on in to what we've got today. So, for those of you guys who do not know what the first Descendant is, the first Descendant is a next-generation cross-platform third-person looter shooter powered by the Unreal Engine 5, and this game does not disappoint to say the least. If you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos over the title, I'll make sure I leave a link in the top right annotation right now for you guys to click on. There is so much to take a look at, and my review for this is absolutely delectable. But as an overall, I'm extremely confused as to where we're at with this. So the gameplay beta at the moment has been live since the 19th of September and it's going to be running through to the 25th of September. Although only just a couple of days in now with 4 days remaining, and so far, bar a couple of game crashes, the game seems borderline finished. There seems to be barely any issues whatsoever, bar the obvious few little bugs that seem to creep up every now and then. And then again, even that being the case, the games inside of 2023 are definitely much to go by. This thing is a really strong contender. There's barely any bugs, barely any issues. The crashing is at a minimum and it's still in beta. And yet we have got to talk about the release date, because with no actual release date here yet, we do have some previous experience with Nexon's games and how they typically launch them. And this is something which I am extremely confused about. Now, the first Descendant's release date is expected to arrive before the end of February 2024. That's right, the beginning of next year. That is completely mental. For somebody who's been playing this game now for a solid few weeks, I have got pretty far in, and we'll get into that part in just a moment. But this game is pretty much done. It only needs a few tweaks really, but we should be able to have this before the end of the year comes out. But yet, they reckon it's going to be before the end of February 2024. Now, unfortunately, Nexon hasn't confirmed a release date or even a release date window yet. However, the developer launched the game's open beta test on September 19th, which is a great sign that the release date isn't too far off. Now, MapleStory Evolution released just 1 month after its closed beta test. Meanwhile, Kart Rider Drift opened for a crossplay beta in August 2022, only to be released just 4 months later. Now, if Nexon sticks to its regular patterns, the first Descendant could launch anywhere between 1 to 5 months from now. Me, myself, I am expecting to see this by November time. I think that this game is well and truly ready, and it is just literally tipping the iceberg with this thing, and they are good to go. I think that realistically, all they have to do is, after the beta, would be able to launch it within the next week. This game is in such good condition and in such good stead that it's ready to go right now. So much so that people are pumping tens of hours into this game, and some people are really about to push in and go in for around 100-hour mark minimum. Me, myself, I cannot come off of this game whatsoever, and I'm going to put so much time into it. Now, this is where the issues lie. So we've got the beta. The beta is around a week, and we don't know when the release date is going to be coming. But throughout this beta, because the game is so defined and finished and is playing so well, everybody's putting so many hours into it, myself included. Now, everything that we are doing right now, I thought was quite well known, but apparently, according to my Twitch chat just last night, people were not aware. But anything that you are doing throughout the beta period right now will not carry over through to the full game come before February, which is absolutely baffling. Now, the one thing I'm going to put out there right now is obviously this beta access is just an open access. I don't know how far it lets you get inside of the game. I don't know how much further the full game will allow you to go and what the caps are and conditions with the beta, or if this is just the full game accessed for you guys to jump in and go for. But if this is the full game, people are going to not be very happy with this, because I am willing to bank on the fact that during this beta, people will get as far as they physically can. People are putting so much hours into this game, and they are going to complete whatever it is they are allowed to complete. Now, we have to look at this on a formula of, if this is the full game, come the launch of the first Descendant, nobody is going to be playing this. That is a full-blown fact, because most people already are plowing through absolutely everything that we've got available. They are plowing through characters, they are getting through absolutely all of the skins that they need to get hold of, weapon skins, weapons, armor sets, cosmetics. People are finding brand new XP farms and ways to grind out as much as they can. That if this is the full game that we have got access to right now, then come the launch, whenever that may be, we are going to just have to redo the entire thing again, because nothing is going to carry over. Now, this is a problem for me, and this is relatively problematic. If they'd have made the beta capped to maybe the first 25-30% of the game, then I would have been given them a round of applause. We could have had just a small intersection of what it was that we could access, and then move on until the full release comes. But if they have not, and they have given us full access, you may as well complete the game now in the 1 week that you've got, because realistically, there is not many games out there that will last you longer than a week if you are a true diehard grinder. For you casuals out there, you are absolutely going to love it, but there are some things to consider. The first Descendant on launch, we know, is going to be a live service game, a lot like Warframe and stuff like that. Will we be launching with a quote-unquote Season 1 with new content straight off the bat, knowing full well how well the beta has gone and how much people have played through it? Or do you think that they are just going to launch the initial game as it is now, as it stands, and that's what we've got access to until the first season or first DLC, first expansion, first live update, whatever you want to call it, goes live X amount of months later? Now, I am already niggled off and peed a little bit that I may have to wait until January, February next year to continue playing this game. Not only is it doing really well on the internet, it has been the first game in such a very long time to grip me to the point where I don't want to come off at night, knowing full well that I have work first thing in the morning, and I'm still playing come 3 AM. There has not been many games that has done that to me just recently, or even maybe over the last 6 to 8 months. I think the last game that did it to me was Hogwarts Legacy, but other than that, nothing has tickled me like this game has. I am so excited for this title, and I really, really, really hope that we don't have another Outriders on our hands. I want to know what your guys' opinions are via the comment section below. Make sure you're diving in, and make sure you're letting me know exactly what it is that is going on. I am, yeah, I'm on two sides of this one, and this is a fence that I am wobbling around on like no tomorrow. Let me know what you guys are thinking and what you think to this video and what it is that we've input. If you do enjoy it, make sure you smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your faces. But as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.